What's good, everybody? This is Y and Z The Divide. You know what we do here. Nothing special, just the generations coming together to talk about life. Now, that could be something silly one day, something serious. The next, you never know. But we have here a member of the Y generation, aka the millennials. That is myself, Jay Clark, and my brother Xavier Lewis, the Gen Z baby over there. Yes. We're going to have some fun. Happy holidays to y'all. Merry Christmas. We officially in the season. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. Comment down below, please. We're growing. We're starting. Join the family early on. But since we are in the holiday season, and I know you, as we discussed on another episode, are really in the holiday season all year round. Now's an appropriate time to ask. Now's an appropriate time to ask. I'm going to break this one into two. So this we're going to touch them both.
Yeah.
I need to know your top three traditional Christmas songs. Now, just for the listeners, question 2 is going to be top 3 original songs. And here's how I'm differentiating. Your traditionals are the ones that everybody going to cover. Everybody and their mama. You know, the Silent Nights, Christmas song, Jingle Bells. You know, the ones you got to have 2 or 3 of them on your album. The originals are Mariah Carey. You know what song I'm talking about. That ain't going to be on my list, but you know what song. So, sir, I need to know. Let's start with the traditional ones first. What's your top 3?
Let me see. My top 3. One song let me just disclaimer this. A song that's not in my top 3 is "Mary Did You Know." She knew. Let's stop it.
It's a solid one. I was contemplating.
But I will give an honorable mention to Silent Night.
Okay.
Honorable mention. My number 1 is Oh Holy Night.
Okay.
The song is 10 out of 10 to me. I love every rendition of the song. Number 2 would be Favorite Things. Raindrops and Roses. And that right there. It's musical genius to me, and I love hearing people's take on it. I guess my last one would be, I can't use that for this one because it's an original. Okay, hold up. Okay, so my last one would be, this is good. I mean, I guess I'll go like original Christmas. I really, really do enjoy. Well, I mean, would that be... Would Mr. Grinch be considered a traditional Christmas song?
I'd probably lean to not too many people cover that.
True. That's
probably an original side of things.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put that over there on the other side then. So I guess if I'm just like thinking original, I'll just go with I'm really very, very, especially like the different renditions. I love Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. There has been like at least you have the slow, you have the fast, you have the medium. You can take that song and put your genre in it, and it turns into a different song every time. How about you, man?
That's not a bad top 3. I gotta go from bottom to top. I'm gonna go Christmas song at number 3. Just it is. That is the one that's just going.
No, but you can't. That's an original.
No. Everybody back in the day, maybe everybody and their mama is bringing out a cover of that song now. Like that is one of those that has moved from. I would argue that has moved from original to a traditional because that's one of the ones.
Oh, why did you make? Because of course I wasn't putting that on my classic because I was like, well, that's kind of an original.
No. At this point. It's a classic. That is a traditional classic. Everybody and they like yes, because there's so many different versions of it. 2 and 1 is more like 1A and 1B. it's Oh Holy Night and Silent Night. But like as you kind of ended speaking about how like those are songs that you can do it fast, you can do it slow, different genres, and the amount of different varieties. Like I said, I probably have like 20 something versions of Silent Night in my Christmas rotation playlist just because it's one of them songs that just one as a parent I have a totally different understanding of that song now. Like little end, go to sleep. Yes, be quiet, stop bugging me. Ah, yes, it's peaceful, all is calm. He's asleep. I know the joy that's coming in the morning. And then Oh Holy Night, sharing that kind of the top like with you. That's just one of the ones like it keeps the center of the reason for the season in the center of it. And then just the beauty of whether it's an instrumental and just dumbed down, it's still beautiful, or you going over the top, churchy, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Or like, have you heard the what they call like the three tenors version of that song? It's
yeah,
real, like
three more tenors. They crazy.
Like that's Oh Holy Night is one of the ones like when it just hits, especially like in a live setting or something like that's one of the ones. I am yes. You hit that fall.
What gets me with Oh Holy Night, it's not even the English version. Hearing Pavarotti sing Holy Night.
Yeah.
It's something about hearing Noel, hearing Noel instead of hearing the American. It's just it even in different languages, it just transcends the song more and more. That's why it's my number one. And I'm glad that it's up there with you too, man. We're there. Holy Night.
It's so simple and so basic, but pure and beautiful. And in the lyrics, they move you. Like what it represents. It's just one of the ones I will get happy to that song depending on the version I'm listening to.
I'm telling you, let me say this too. I feel like a modern song that could be so on the wavelength of Oh Holy Night, but it's just a little bit too wordy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The lyrics are beautiful. It's the chord medley is very simple. The chord progressions are simple. Just one too many verses though.
Hallelujah is also one of the ones in my mind. Although you'll find it on a lot of Christmas projects and hear it more at Christmas time.
Right.
I don't limit that song to Christmas. Like I have versions of that in my regular church Sunday playlist just because it's not a Christmas song, although you'll find it on a lot of projects. So like I love the song. Hallelujah is definitely beautiful. But yeah, for me, it's like that's not one that's like it doesn't say Christmas to me, although people do give it to time. But since you brought up modern, let's go ahead and shift to the second half of this. Now, let me know what are your top 3 original Christmas songs? Now, state like these like there may be some covers, but they just not gonna be like 50 bazillion like
so. Me as a black man, I love this artist, especially my love for R&B music. Him being a pioneer for that. This Christmas by Donny Hathaway is my number one. It is my number one holiday song.
That one's playing the line now. That one is now starting to become a traditional.
Exactly.
But I'll get that to you. Okay.
But and then and let's be honest, we have Chris Brown to blame for that.
Yeah, he did start that trend. He did. Oh, yeah. His version is not bad though. It's not bad.
Yeah,
he did start that trend, and that song is definitely starting to shift. But yeah, definitely strong original. Okay, you said that's
this Christmas. That's my number one.
Okay.
This Christmas my number one. I did move my Mr. Grinch to number 2. Okay. I love that Mr. Grinch song. It has great lows. It's an amazing song.
As a male, that's man, what like, I can go in on that shit.
It's a 10 out of 10 song. And I guess number 3 would be Winter Wonderland will be considered a classic. Yeah, that's a traditional. That's a traditional. I was gonna say somebody's specific version because it's just so good. But I'll be home for Christmas. Well, no, Chris, that'll be traditional.
That's a classic too. That's a classic. I need.
Okay, I'm thinking of one specific person. Yes. Let's see. I'll be there right away. Well, no, okay, I don't want to say that one because that's I'm thinking of PJ Morton album. That's what I'm doing right now.
Good album. Good Christmas album. Good.
Yeah, that Christmas album is 10 out of 10. Oh my God, it's 10 out of 10. So I guess I'll go this Christmas. I mean, okay. There are a lot of problems with how it's out there, but I will put it at my number 3. I'm not binging the song, and my favorite part of the song is the first minute. But all I want for Christmas
is you, Mariah. I mean,
it's so that beginning. I don't wanna. It hits you. It just
not
lets
even
you
the
know.
words, the jingles before the
Right. You know, yes. So I'll put that at my number
okay.
three.
Solid song. I'm not hating on Mariah. Like not like that. That's like it is very hard to do an original song for Christmas and for it to actually become something that like that knocks. That's a hard tier to get into. Not everybody does.
What year was that song released?
93, 92. I want to let me that's what good.
Man, that's crazy. I just
94.
Wow.
90s was good for Christmas music. But okay.
Wow.
My three are number 3 is Soul Holiday by Sounds of Blackness.
Okay.
And no, that is just like
love Sounds of Blackness.
That's just Black family Christmas right there. It's like,
right.
Yep. Now Behold the Lamb, Kirk Franklin and the family. Like that's just yeah, like
hold up. Let's take a pause right there. What all I want for Christmas is for secular music. That's Now Behold the Lamb for God. You couldn't tell a person that Now Behold the Lamb isn't a hymn. Kirk Franklin literally transformed gospel Christmas music with Now Behold the Lamb. Keep going. You're right.
Number 1, which is a song that I think gets overshadowed by what you picked at number 3, is Let It Snow, Brian McKnight and Boyz II Men. That is like that okay. Is
your list. I like your list better than my list.
Like that is just that's one of them. Like, yeah. Like that's one of them. Like they did an almost impossible feat there. You took a holiday song, made an original R&B slow jam love song, quiet. Like it's like yeah, it gets you in the holiday mood, but also makes you want to snuggle up with your honey bunny or whatever.
Right.
Like yeah.
And I'll tell you, it's hard, especially with like Christmas music, right? I think one of the hard things is finding something that everyone will enjoy, because that's the purpose of Christmas music, right? Yeah. You're trying to find something for the single people, the married people. You're trying to find something for the families. You're trying to find something for the lonely, like something that everybody can enjoy because it's the Christmas time. And I think they did that so well with that one song. Because it's like you can break away, like, okay, this is meant for these people, this is meant for these people, verse by verse. That ended part, that let it snow. Oh my God.
That's not even the best ending on their album.
Exactly.
That's not even like, because to be honest, there's a deep cut here, which I could almost put as a 1A, 1B from Boyz II Men, is Who Would Have Thought.
Oh.
On the end of that album.
Yeah.
The last 2 minutes, Wanye is going. Oh,
crazy.
Like crazy. Just run. And and I'm just like if this is a holiday song, like I almost sometimes get mad that I can only listen to that during the holidays because it's so specific. Because Wanye singing his butt off about falling in love at Christmas time. Like that
the whole R&B Christmas music doesn't get enough love.
It revived things that like Christmas music was revived in the 90s. Unlike it, like I would say, like there are some good solid cuts from the 80s, but the 90s it found a new height, especially with the R&B.
It did because it was like, yeah, we have these Christmas songs, but what if we added flavor? And that's basically what they did. The harmonies, the tempos, the medleys. You know, basically you can they had to take it from Rudolph. Santa Claus is coming to the ghetto. That was amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Fantasia's cover of that. Fantasia's cover of that song. Have you heard her Christmas album?
No.
Okay, it's about maybe it might actually be like 10 years old at this point. 2013, 2014, 2015. It is. She did a version of Santa Claus Come to the Ghetto. She's got I gotta pull it up. Where Fantasia discography. you gonna make me go into it now. Let's see.
What? Album. I have no idea that Fantasia released a Christmas album.
All right, 2017. It's called Christmas After Midnight. She's got this track called Snow Is Falling. That's bluesy. Like makes you want to be in the backwoods of somebody's juke joint down in the deep south, sipping on some strong nog, just because it's like, like yes, yeah, definitely. Christmas After Midnight, Fantasia. You ever heard that album? Solid one. And before we move on, I gotta acknowledge Samara Joy and her Christmas album, which is brand new. I just saw her concert the other week. Woo! Let me tell you. Samara.
Samara Joy she's a breath of fresh air to all who love music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I mean, and it's like she gave us her, but the introduction of the family
I would argue we haven't quite. I don't know if we've gotten what is Samara yet. Because of her lane, jazz, she's done a lot of covers, and even her Christmas stuff, it's a lot of covers. I'm curious to see, whenever the day comes, what is pure Samara originals, because she is taking some of these covers and these jazz standards and just smacking them out the, as we've all fallen in love with. But
she's dominating the. You're right. So you are so right. It's like we're hearing her voice, and I mean, that's kind of a smart thing, right? Kind of like what Whitney Houston did. Whitney Houston started off basically doing covers.
Yeah, it worked. Jazz is. It's what I wish your generation would do more. Like, to be honest,
right?
Before we get to your question, and we'll tackle this in depth another day. Your generation actually needs to do more covers. And I don't know why, but y'all are scared. Like, y'all are doing these Spotify live covers, these Rap Radar covers, these colors on YouTube covers. No, I need you to record this song for your project and drop it. But we'll get to that another day, because covers is a beautiful way to be like, oh, can you take something that I loved or that was solid back in the day, put a little of your own seasoning itself on, or even simply be like, yeah, I can step to the mic and do this. And Samara, especially in the jazz realm, has done that. And it's like, ooh, her first project, this Christmas album, I low-key need a gospel album from her, because that concert, she took us to
church. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, she came out, like, at the end, they came out and did a version of the benediction.
Yeah, she's I'm telling you, she's ridiculous. I'm jealous.
You said
I'm jealous because you saw her live and I have not yet seen her live. Quite jealous, but I'm gonna get there. It's coming up. I promise.
Whenever she comes to town,
you know it. Yeah, the song says Santa Claus comes to town. I'm waiting for Samara Joy to come to
town. Don't get in trouble now, sir.
Man, look, okay.
What you got?
So I have a question for you. When it comes to, Christmas drinks, of course, there's two definitively. We'll call them two top dogs.
Okay.
There's eggnog.
Mm-hmm.
There's hot chocolate. I would ask you what's your number one, but I see that you have chosen your side.
So I would slightly counter with you. I don't necessarily consider hot chocolate a Christmas drink.
No.
Hot chocolate is a cold weather beverage.
No.
As soon as that temperature drops, because, like, for example, I don't drink coffee. I don't do coffee. So, like, for me in the morning, if it's cold, give me a cup of hot chocolate. That's, so as long as it's chilly, I don't restrict hot chocolate to Christmas. Now you can do some things to it around Christmas time, but for me, hot chocolate is as long as it's cold beverage, I'm good to go with it. Eggnog, yeah. Honestly, it's between eggnog and coquito, which, for our Puerto Rican, Dominican, Latino friends out there, that coquito, which I haven't had a good glass of that since my time in the Northeast. Yeah, so you give me one of those two, I'm fine. Eggnog is generally the easier one to find.
Of course.
You kind of got to know somebody to make some coquito.
Yeah, right.
So, but yeah, eggnog, and as a saying in my family, will go heavy on the nog. It's the way to go.
Man, I'm sorry, I can't get jiggy with it. I'm sorry, I cannot get jiggy with the egg. I cannot.
Why not?
I equate eggnog and pumpkin pie as undesirables I can't do it.
I can understand pumpkin pie. What is it about the eggnog that you're just like, nah, it's a no?
I don't like the consistency of it.
It's a thick drink.
It's very filmy, like it kind of just leaves it leaves it there.
As evidence here, as you can see.
Right. You see what I'm saying? It's very consistent with another.
Stop, sir. Stop. You no.
Yeah. So hot chocolate is my way to go. Okay. And I will say this, another thing. I love the versatility of hot chocolate, because a lot of people only have had like milk chocolate, hot chocolate. You could have dark chocolate, hot chocolate. There, it's very, very versatile. And as well as eggnog, it does pair well with certain liquors as well. So I love hot chocolate on a very, very deep level.
I will say this. I can drink normal hot chocolate without a problem. Normal egg, like I'm not drinking no eggnog without the nog. Like, no.
Right.
Like, and to me, it's like generally I find, as you mentioned, eggnog can be a little thick sometimes. What I find is when that nog helps thin it out a little bit. It's not as
right. Okay, I can see that.
It's not as you definitely gotta have a good chunk of ice in there and a good amount of nog, and it'll out, and it's a solid drink. So are you spiking that hot chocolate anytime? You adding a little Bailey's or a little you okay.
Man, what me personally, I take hot chocolate serious. I want to have the good chocolate in there. I want to taste a hint of cinnamon. I want to taste you see what I'm saying? I want to taste a hint of that hazelnut.
Okay.
I want to taste a hint of that bourbon, that whiskey in there as well. Like, you see what I'm saying? I like it to be very, very well balanced, well rounded. And I tell you, that's why hot chocolate is supreme to me. And for eggnog, it's just I just can't take the consistency.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. So now I need to know, are you doing your hot chocolate? It sounds like you doing your hot chocolate not by the powder.
No,
chocolate and some milk on the stove and whipping it up correctly. Is that what I gather from this here?
So I could use the packet as a base, but it won't be the only thing in it, right?
Okay.
So if I do use the packet, I'm putting the packet in a pot on the stove, adding other things to it.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. No.
And once that's done, that is a 10 out of 10.
Like I can make the distinction between holiday hot chocolate and hot chocolate. Like right. The packet, I'm getting the powder on normal every day when it's cold out. When you speak of the holidays, though, that's the time.
Yeah,
chocolate spoon, or I might throw that stick of peppermint in to get that Bailey's.
Ooh,
whatever I might be feeling, to kind of up the notch a little bit.
Right.
A little more festive. Yes, like you can't go wrong either. Like you really can't go wrong either way. Like that's one of the best things about the holidays is things like special beverages and things of that nature.
Yeah, I was doing some shopping for someone, and I found out that Smirnoff does like a peppermint vodka. I was like, whoa, that's interesting, So it's like the holidays really do bring out. Well, I won't even say every holiday. It's just, and I don't consider red, white, and blue versions of drinks. I don't consider them true variations. No. But when it comes to Halloween and Christmas, you get more peppermint and you get more pumpkin spice. Those two things right there.
My office right now smells like hot cocoa. Because I got the, where is it? Wait, it's right here. Where is it? I got the, the Bath and Body Works.
Man, let me tell you something.
It's the hot cocoa one. So my office smells like hot cocoa right now. Just
I legit have, my girlfriend just bought me 2 days ago a peppermint candle. So my room has maintained a nice peppermint smell.
The women will put you on. I ain't gonna lie. That's not something I would have bought back in my single days. Like, no, that's just not me. But my wifey was like, they having a sale.
Yeah.
Smell good. So I was like, okay. She's like, your office needs to smell good. And I was like, okay. She's like, so we gonna get some.
I can just open the door. We can vibe with the door open. Nah.
It is. I'm chilling, but, because of the wife, and then see, it ain't no joke. I got the full bag of these things, so I got, you
already got the refills right there.
I got the black cherry Merlot. I got, little mahogany teak wood. I got a limoncello, I think, in here. So depending on the season, will depend on what the vibe of the office / man cave smells like, You know,
that's fire. I'm not even gonna hold you.
That's what a woman can bring in. Like once again, that's a topic for another day. You know,
we gotta make it like in February. What a woman brings to
for sure. For what a woman will bring. Yeah.
Right,
we might get in trouble with that one a little bit because anyways, it's Y and Z the Divide. I'm Jay Carter, Xavier Lewis. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know. We just the generations talking about some things, whether we agree, disagree, because there is this quote unquote divide, but we're not divided on everything.
Right.
And with that, because we are different generations, ages, demographics, yada yada, whatever you want.
Put me on to something, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on. So, as you have mentioned the before times, I want to put you on to something that allow you to get a picture of what Christmas was like before Amazon, before Walmart Plus shipping, before just shopping online. You should check out a movie called Jingle All the Way, released back in 1996, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. It is a tale of a father trying to secure the toy that his son desperately wants for Christmas at the last minute because he forgot to get it. But it is a great. I actually saw it the other week, which is why I was like, oh yeah, it's one. So once again, it's a classic from my childhood. Was it released in '96? It's dumb, it's stupid, and it's like you're watching it and you're like, yeah, this doesn't play out nowadays just because you got the internet, you could like all these like because it was based off of things being like Cabbage Patch and stuff. Like it's hilarious.
It's man, my thing is, and I saw a lot of videos over Black Friday, and they were just like, these Black Friday deals ain't Black Friday and how they was 10 years ago. And my whole thing was, I didn't have a lot of it, but I have enough memories of, all right, guys, put your clothes on, everybody. You mid second plate at Thanksgiving. Talk about, okay, we're gonna go get in the line at Walmart.
Yeah.
We ain't way back in the line.
Camp out. Yeah. That hit that midnight deal. That early one. What? Yeah.
Literally opening doors to trample in, fighting over TVs, hand towels. I mean, deals used to be dealing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Parents would have to hide gifts for a whole month because they got them at Black Friday.
Not even just dealing, like the amount of access to different inventory you had. Like if it was out in your area. Like I remember my dad back when he used to buy Power Rangers toys for me, as you can some of the classics over there. Like you had stuff that would only be released regionally, or like when he would travel for business, he would take that opportunity to be like, oh, okay, I can check out this Toys R Us, rest in peace, Toys R Us, in a different state or a different area there where I don't live, and see if they got it, or see if I can contact them. Mine was sold out. Like nowadays, it's just, oh, they ain't got it. Okay, I can quickly check what stores nearby. Okay, they ain't got it. Let me order online. Yada yada. Like it's ridiculous how easy it is right now. And like I said, it's not Black Friday and all that stuff wasn't the greatest stuff, but I mean it was kind of part of the tradition. It was part of the
experience, right?
Yeah. So,
feeling that we had to, have that. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And once it's gone, and this is the thing, once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. That was it.
That's what we don't have right now. We don't have that. Once it's gone, it's gone.
So yeah, check out Jingle All the Way. It's quick. 89 minutes, hour and a half. You don't know about them quick comedy movies like that anymore. It'll give you a good, solid picture of Christmas in the before times, as y'all call it. And yeah, definitely some good laughs. Just stupid. It's one of them stupid fun holiday movies. It's just like So yeah, Jingle All the Way. That's my recommendation.
Now, see, that's crazy because I also had a movie recommendation for you. I was very highly anticipating this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it did not disappoint. It is literally the best movie I've watched all year long.
Okay.
Leave the World Behind on Netflix.
I haven't watched it yet. My wife watched it.
Jason Clarke. And so let me give a little insight into me.
Okay.
I love psychological thrillers. I love them when I say I love them, I hate horror movies, but I love a good thriller.
Okay.
And so that movie right there, people, a lot of people saying, "Oh, I hated the ending. I hated how they ended the movie." That's because you're looking at it like a movie. I'm telling you, the movie was great. I was, and the way I am, the way my mind, I'm always going, like my mind is always going, and I'm always trying to figure out what's next in a movie. And I love when a movie can kind of get over on me.
Throw you off a little bit, guys.
Yes, I love when I'm able to have those points in the movie where I'm like, oh, that was unpredictable. I didn't see that coming. I love that. And that's why I love thrillers altogether. Because what most thrillers are, they have a plot, but they just sometimes they veer from the plot so far.
It's all about the scare. Just
where in the world did we even end? How did we end up here? So go watch Leave the World Behind as soon as you can.
It's in my list. I'll probably get to it next week. We'll see,
Man, when I tell you, it was one of, so I watched Leave the World Behind. The last recent movie I watched, Saltburn, another psychological thriller. It's like a high 8 on my list.
Okay.
But like I said, that's one of those polarizing movies. When it hits streaming services, people are gonna go nuts when they actually watch the movie. I don't know if you've seen the trailer or a clip from the movie. Yeah, you're just gonna be shocked. I was shocked too. I thought it was gonna be a happy, feel good college movie.
Okay, I'll add that to the list. Yeah, my wife betrayed me this week. I watched. I was like, oh, because in a relationship, you supposed to check. We
try to watch the movies together.
You want to watch this? No, okay, cool. She watched. I was like, oh, okay, but got me right here. And so since I haven't watched it yet, there's a trailer that dropped this week that kind of reminds me a little bit of what the premise may be like. Have you seen the trailer for Civil War?
So it's like Civil War picks up where that movie ends.
Okay.
When I saw the trailer for Civil War, I was like,
okay, that Civil War trailer was
it's gonna be amazing.
Ooh, that Civil War trailer was like this. This is
Is it
forecasted? Is it
You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch Jason. You gotta watch it.
It's in my list. It's in my list. I'm gonna check it out. It's in my list. I'm gonna check it out. Okay.
Jason.
Solid.
That was my whole premise the whole movie. I was like, okay, am I watching a movie or am I like watching a documentary before it happens? Right? Yeah. Great. It was great.
Solid rec. Thank you, sir. And thank y'all for tuning in this week. We've been every other week for now, but probably in the new year we'll pick it up just because we gotta catch them algorithms and get we got to build something here. But like, share, subscribe, please. Follow us. Once again, that's Xavier Lewis, real Xavier Lewis. I'm Jay Clark 787. All the platforms. Like, share, subscribe. If you got a take or a question for either of the generations, if you're young and want to know why old people do this, I'm not old, but if you want to know why those who are older than you do some things, or how things used to be back in the day, if you happen to be a little older and want to know why these youngins are just, ask a question. We gonna get into it because like I said, we've been kind of chilling, just warming up, getting the groove, but we got some good things we gonna get into.
Oh yeah.
Good times. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Christmas,
Feliz
Hanukkah, whatever you may be celebrating. Feliz Navidad. Enjoy it all. Be safe out there. My brother, enjoy your holidays as well.
You too, brother. Give my family your love, man. It's going to be a great Christmas season. I believe it. Holiday season, New Year. It's going to be great. It's going to be
no doubt. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.